We welcome you to R.A. Fagnall Hall on the campus of Elmhurst College as we bring you Blue Jay basketball. Tonight, the two top teams in the CCIW battling it out here tonight. The Elmhurst College Blue Jays hosting the Augustana Vikings. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome. My name is Mark Kruger. Delighted to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com as we bring you this exciting basketball matchup here between Elmhurst and Augustana. As we go down now to the public address announcer, here is Bruce Hill with the introduction to the starting lineups for the Elmhurst College Blue Jays. So the starting five for John Baines, Jake Rohde, Nick Perry, the two sophomores in the backcourt. Up front, Derek Dotledge is a junior, Jeremy Ireland and Pavlos Marakis, the two seniors in the front court for the Blue Jays. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, Nolan Ebel, Krishan Orange, and Brett Benning are all seniors. Micah Martin and Pearson Wooford are the two juniors. So a veteran crew here for head coach Gray Giovanni in his 20th year as the head coach of the Vikings. Meanwhile, John Baines in his 6th season as the head coach of the Blue Jays. Augustana comes in with an overall mark of 13-1, 5-0 in the CCIW. They are the league leaders. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays 9-5 overall, 4-1 in the CCIW. The Blue Jays coming off of their only loss of the conference on Saturday when they lost to Coach Reardon's North Central College Cardinals at Gregory Arena. 82-70 was the final in that one. The Blue Jays kind of let that game slip away as they led by 13 at halftime of that game. So they're trying to reestablish a winning streak as they had a 4-game winning streak snapped last Saturday. Opening tip controlled by the Vikings, and we are underway here in Elmhurst. Speaking of the Vikings, they have an 11-game winning streak coming into tonight's game. As a matter of fact, their only loss coming very earlier in the season, November 21st at Loris. The Vikings lost by 74-73 was the final in that one. Into the lane, shot short by Ebel, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Blue Jays. Dave Cronin, Connor Mooney, and Patrick Rock are your three officials for tonight's game.
Full court pressure here.
Full court pressure now by the Vikings. Perry to inbound it here for the Blue Jays. Gets it into Ireland, right back to Nick. The Augustana Vikings are looking for their unprecedented 5th straight CCIW title. It's been an amazing run. Ireland's three is short, pulled down by Ebel. Look at the numbers. Augustana averaging 81 points per game. Meanwhile, Elmhurst 78 points per game. So that's fairly even. Both teams like to up-tempo the pace, if you will. Into the lane and losing it is Wooford. Into the corner, though, the three ball by Benning is good. Brett Benning averaging almost 10 points per game and 4 rebounds for the Vikings. The senior out of Davis, Illinois, gives Augustana the early lead. Dotledge trying to answer, and he does. Derek Dotledge, who had a good game on Saturday against the North Central College Cardinals. He opens up with a triple. Derek is averaging 11 points per game and 5 rebounds per game for the Blue Jays. He is the second leading scorer. Jake Rohde averaging nearly 22 points per game. Ireland with the rebound off the miss. Check that, he's the third leading scorer. Jeremy Ireland is averaging 13 a game. Off the road, he missed. In transition, Ebel with the layup. The Vikings ranked number 3 in the nation among Division III schools by D3Hoops.com. They are coming off of a 104-64 win against North Park on Saturday night. Ireland's shot is off. Maracas trying to get the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds to the Vikings. John Baines not liking that call. 2.5 minutes into this first half here. Augustana leading by 2, 5-3. Mark Kruger, delighted to have you logged on to BlueJayTV.com. John Baines and his Blue Jays taking on the Vikings, and that triple is good by Pearson Wooford. Second triple of the night for the Vikings, and it is now 8-3 in favor of Augustana. Here's Rhodey. Rhodey had 25 points as he hits the 3. 25 points and 5 assists in that loss on Saturday against North Central. Comes up with the triple here, and it's a 2-point Vikings lead. Get it inside to Martin. Martin goes baseline, and it's a traveling violation call. Substitution here for Augustana. Couple of substitutions here. Donovan Ferguson coming into the game, and number 21, I should say. Donovan Ferguson, number 42, for Augustana. On the triple by Dotlich. The foul is on Brett Benning, so Derek will shoot 3 free throws here. Take another look, absolutely contact after the shot, so Derek Dotlich, a 73% free throw shooter, he'll have 3 here. As the first one, and now a chance to tie and a chance for the Blue Jays to take the lead if he can hit all 3. Oh, missed that one. He'll have one more for the tie. And there's an official's timeout here. Patrick Rock is coming over to the scorer's table. And, boy, I'm not sure why. Now they're trying to clean up some moisture on the court. Coach Baines is going to go to his bench, and he's going to bring in Ryan Patton. Derek Dotlich. Apparently there's some blood on Derek Dotlich on his jersey, so he is going to have to come out, and Ryan Patton will shoot the 3rd free throw here. So they'll try to get the blood off the best as they can for Dotlich as Patton hits the free throw for Dotlich, and that ties the game up at 8. Quickly inside, and the layup is good by Donovan Ferguson. Donovan Ferguson is a 6'9" junior, local kid out of Darien, went to Downers Grove South High School, my alma mater. Immediately contributes off the bench here for the Vikings, and it's 10-8 favor of Augustana. A little more than 4 minutes have gone by here in this first half. Rhodey. This is Maracas. Pavlos back out to Perry. 5 to shoot. And an offensive foul is going to be called here. An illegal screen is going to be called on Pavlos Maracas. There you take a look at the tail end of it there. So Pavlos, his first. Into the game is number 24, Levon Thomas. Number 24, he is going to play in the middle in that 2-3 Blue Jays zone. Lucas Simon into the game, number 23 for Augustana. On the missed shot, Thomas got the rebound, but they're keeping it at the Augustana end, meaning that there is a Blue Jay foul. Foul is going to be on Ryan Patton, number 11. His first, it's the second team foul, so a new 30-second shot clock for Augustana. Simon at the elbow to Ferguson. Ferguson drives baseline on Thomas, got cut off, brings it up top. Ebel works around a screen. Skip pass over to Orange, and Krishawn Orange buries the triple. Third three ball for the Vikings here tonight, and it's 13-8. Orange, Wooford, and Benning each with a three ball. Thomas for three, that one is short, into the hands of Ebel. Nolan pushing it, stolen, lost it to Rohde. Perry on the drive, off the glass and in. Nick Perry in transition, and the Blue Jays are within three, 13-10. High tempo game here so far. Ebel drives. Out in the corner, that three ball is good by Simon. Lucas Simon hits the triple. Fourth three ball of the game for the Vikings. 16-10, Augustana by 6. Thomas goes in. Perry wide open for a three, and he buries it. Boy, both teams shooting the ball very, very well. Perry with 5. The Blue Jays, that's their third trifecta of the game. A total of 7 three balls made combined for both teams. Vikings by 3. Up top, here's Ebel for 3, yes! Wow. Nolan Ebel, the 5th three ball of the game for Augustana. The Vikings are 5 of 6 from behind the arc to start this game. Incredible shooting. Patton for 3. Rohde got the rebound. Back out top to Perry, and they'll get a new shot clock here. 13 minutes remaining. Bounce pass to the elbow to Thomas. Thomas on the move, into the lane, has it partially blocked, into the hands of Ireland, off the glass, no, but he was fouled. Jeremy Ireland hitting the offensive glass very, very nicely. There's the block on Thomas, and right into the hands of Ireland. So Jeremy will come to the line here. He will shoot 2. Ireland is a 72% free throw shooter, the transfer from North Central College. Played his prep ball at Fenwick High School, along with Jay Militello. And the first free throw is good for Jeremy. His first point of the game. And speaking of Jay Militello, he comes into the game here with 12:47 to go. Number 31, Nick Perry, comes out. Micah Martin back into the game. Number 24, Pearson Wooford, is back into the game also, as Ireland hits the 2 free throws. The Blue Jays are 4 for 6 from the foul line so far in this game. Augustana has yet to get to the free throw line tonight. The Vikings lead it by 4. Three ball attempt by Simon, tapped around, no. Offensive rebound by Wooford, stolen by Rohde. Jake into the front court. Militello on the drive to Ireland, and an offensive foul is going to be called. Jay Militello a little bit out of control here. Into the game is Joe Kellen, number 32 for Augustana. Joe is a 6'1" senior from Rockford, Illinois. Went to Rockford Lutheran High School. 2 top teams in the CCIW. Augustana 5-0 in league play. Elmhurst 4-1. The Blue Jays coming off of their lone conference loss on Saturday night against North Central College. Skip pass to the far side to Orange, into the corner, and that shot is good by Pearson Wooford. Wooford with 5, and the Vikings lead is 6. 21-15. Jake Rohde with the bucket. His second field goal of the game. He's got 5. The Blue Jays' leading scorer, averaging nearly 22 points per game. And the Blue Jays are within 4. And we've got a whistle here away from the ball. Jeremy Ireland will get called for the personal foul. That is his first. It's the 4th team foul. Into the game for Elmhurst is number 25, Austin Brown, 6'5" senior from Andover, Kansas. Vikings get it into the top to Kellen. Tapped away and into the hands of Patton. Ahead to Militello. Jay pulls up, has it blocked by Wooford. Blue Jays ball with 25 seconds to shoot. Vikings 8 of 12 from the field. The Blue Jays 5 of 10 from the field so far tonight. As we have gone through 9 minutes of this opening half. Rohde at the elbow, elevates and can't get it to go, but he was fouled. So that would put Jake Rohde to the line. He will shoot 2. Rohde is an 82% free throw shooter. Jack Jellin guilty of the foul. As Rohde hits the first, he will have one more. Jake hits the 2 free throws. Perry back into the game. Rohde will have a breather here. Jake, of course, has had knee issues, but so far so good this season. He's had a terrific year, as I mentioned, averaging nearly 22 points per game. He'll have a breather here midway through this first half. Whistle and an offensive foul is called. Illegal screen. Micah Martin with the foul. That is his first. Back into the game, Nolan Ebel for Augustana. Also, Austin Elledge is into the game, number 25, a 6'1" junior from Highland, Illinois. Went to Highland High School. 10.5 minutes left to play here in this first half. Blue Jays with the ball trailing by 2. Again, both teams executing very well on the offensive end. Spin move by Thomas, and on the spin move, he got fouled. Should be in the act of shooting. Foul is on who? Kellen. Joe Kellen with the foul. That's his first. So the Blue Jays getting to the foul line here in the first half. Well, Thomas misses the first. He'll have one more. Blue Jays have shot 9 free throws in this first half compared to 0 free throws shot by the Vikings. But yet Augustana still leads 21-20. Again, Augustana ranked number 3 in the nation by D3Hoops.com. Blue Jays trying to give the Vikings their first conference loss of the year. 5 seconds to shoot. Wooford, and they travel. Good call by the official. And The Blue Jay crowd liking this one and starting to get into this game just a little bit here. Timeout taken by head coach Gray Giovanni and the Augustana Vikings. Coach Giovanni having a word with the officials as his team huddles around. Boy, Coach Giovanni still going after the official there. As you mentioned, Gray in his 20th year as the head coach of the Augustana Vikings, 402 wins and only 139 defeats in his illustrious career. Couple Coach of the Year honors on his resume. Mentioned the Blue Jays 9-5. Their 5 losses coming to Blackburn very early on. They had a 2-game losing skid. They lost at Wabash on November 28th and then lost the very next game, December 1st, to Wisconsin Oshkosh. Lost at Manchester on December 17th. And then, as I mentioned, coming off of that tough loss on Saturday in Naperville against the North Central College Cardinals. As I mentioned, the Blue Jays, 7 of 9 from the free throw line. Again, the Vikings have yet to get to the charity stripe here in this first half. Again, full court pressure here now for Augustana. Give it to Perry and they kind of back off a little bit. Token pressure by Ebel on Perry. Ireland back up to Perry. Here's Militello. Jay on the drive. Got cut off. Inside. And the shot no good by Thomas, but he was fouled. So Levon Thomas back to the line. Big guy, wide-bodied. 6'5", 275-pound sophomore. Levon Thomas. First free throw by Levon is good. Jake Rohde back into the game here for the Blue Jays. Elmhurst now 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Thomas hits them both. Blue Jays lead it by 1, 22-21. Be interesting to see how the Blue Jays come out in the second half, because that game on Saturday on the road, the Blue Jays led by 13 at halftime, as that shot is good by Pearson Wooford. Wooford now with 7. The Blue Jays led 43-30 at halftime on Saturday against North Central College, but the Cardinals, to start the second half, went on a 15-2 run and quickly got back into the game. Blue Jays looking for a different start to the second half here tonight. But there's still 8:46 to go here in this first half. A little hook shot there by Jeremy Ireland. And the transfer from North Central gets the field goal, and the Blue Jays are back up by 1. (24-23) Blue Jays knocked away by Thomas. Ireland with the save to Rohde. Good defense by Thomas. Dotlich apparently got his jersey all cleaned up. Derek back into the game. He pops out on top, well covered there. Perry, he'll launch the triple. Nope. Tapped around on the ground, and it is finally Ireland coming away with it. New shot clock for the Blue Jays. Under 8 minutes to go. Coach Baines holds up his right hand in the form of a C. Dotlich, he had it stripped. Diving save for the Vikings. Augustana comes away with it. Good hustle defensively by the Vikings, and a blocking foul is going to be called as Wooford drove baseline. Rohde will get called for the block. Probably one of the toughest calls to make if you're an official, the block charge. And that time it was a block. Brett Benning, number 34, back into the game for Augustana. Donovan Ferguson, number 42, is in there as well. Here's Simon at the top of the key. Benning, he'll launch the triple and hit. Brett Benning, his second three ball of the night, and the Vikings lead it by 2, 26-24. Poked away by Ebel, retrieved by Perry in the backcourt. Good ball game here tonight in Elmhurst. We thank you for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. Rhodey with 8 to shoot. Rhodey's gonna have to manufacture something. Behind the back pass to Perry in the corner. His three with 1 on the shot clock, and it did not hit the rim, so it's gonna be a shot clock violation. Jay Militello back into the game for the Blue Jays. Other action in the CCIW tonight. Wheaton is at Milliken, Carroll is at Carthage, and the North Central College Cardinals are taking on Illinois Wesleyan tonight. But the two top teams in the league battling it out here tonight in Elmhurst. Blue Jays and the Vikings. Glad to have you with us. Orange pulled up from about 12 and he rattles it in. Orange with 5. Vikings by 4. 6.5 left here in the first half. Perry out in the corner. Militello for 3. Yes. Jay Militello hitting the triple, and the Blue Jays are within 1. 4th triple of the night for the Blue Jays. That triple is good by Ebel. Nolan Ebel, his second 3 of the night. He's got 8. And it's a 4-point lead for Augustana. 31-27. Rhodey steps back, fires the 3. He hits it and he was fouled. Donovan Ferguson, guilty of the foul. Take a look at it. The foul after the shot. So now Jake Rhodey with a chance to complete a rare 4-point play. Let's take another look at it here. There's the shot and the foul. You see Rhodey go down. And now a chance for Rhodey to complete the 4-point play. Donovan Ferguson. Now, there may have been a technical foul here as well because everybody's off the line. Wow, now this could be interesting. Let's take another look at it here. There's the 3, there's the foul, and they're calling there the call with the, oh, you saw the head coach, Gray Giovanni. He may have been the one that got teed up because he slammed. Watch the head coach in the right-hand part of your screen as you see him slam his fist down on the seat. So I believe he's the one who got the technical. Wow, this could be a 6-point play. Oh, Rhodey missed the second of the technical, and now he should get 1 more. Yeah, okay, so now the players are getting lined up, and this will be the free throw, trying to complete, well, what would be a 5-point play if you include the technical foul free throw. So, a possible 5-point play for Jake Rhodey. Wow. And he does hit the free throw. A 5-point play for Jake Rhodey, and that gives the Blue Jays a lead. Now we got a whistle here. Ryan Patton was at the scorer's table. They are, well, now they're going to allow him to come in. And I'm not sure, and Coach Giovanni, he's got a good gripe there. I'm not sure why they are allowing Patton to come in. They stopped play to get him in the game. So anyway, we're all ready to go here now, I think. 5:35 remaining in the half. Blue Jays by 1. 32-31. Folks, we are going to be in for one heck of a second half. Simon, with a beautiful pass inside, and the left-handed layup is good by Benning. Benning with 8. Patton, and he traveled. Good call by the official, extra step. Augustana, believe it or not, is shooting 77% from the field. They are 13 of 17 from the field. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays, 8 of 16, 50%. I cannot remember a half in which a team shot 77% from the field. That is just unbelievable. Benning got fouled. Brett Benning on his take to the hoop. You see the reverse layup attempt. He got fouled, and so for the first time tonight, an Augustana player goes to the free throw line. Pavlos Marakis, guilty of the foul. That's his second. The senior center from Athens, Greece. 2 free throws now for Brett Benning. First free throw is good. Benning is a 91% free throw shooter. He'll have one more. Thomas back in. Micah Martin back in for the Vikings as Benning tries to get into double figures. He is the Vikings' leading scorer, currently with 9 points, and now he's got 10. Jake Rhodey is the leading scorer for the Blue Jays. He's got a dozen. It's a 3-point lead for the Vikings. 4:45 left to play here in the first half. Rhodey up top now. Shot clock to 9. Ireland on the block, backing in, fades off of one leg, and he cannot get it to go. Rebound pulled down by Orange. Orange quickly ahead into the front court. Give it back to him. He'll launch the triple, and he'll hit. Krishan Orange, his second triple. And a 30-second timeout taken by John Baines and the Blue Jays. 38-32 in favor of Augustana as the Vikings continue to sizzle from the floor. Augustana, 14 of 18 for 78% from the field. They're 8 of 10 from behind the arc. And for good measure, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Incredible shooting. Elmhurst, by the way, 8 of 17, 41%. But the big story here, Augustana on fire from the field, 78% from the field shooting here in this first half. They have missed a grand total of 4 shots in the entire half. Incredible. Big reason why they're 13-1 coming into tonight. 11-game winning streak on the line. Militello at the elbow drives, got cut off. Nice bounce pass into Thomas, and he loses it. And he's going to commit a foul. Levon Thomas had good position down low, but he had it stripped, and out of frustration commits the foul. For Thomas, it's his first, but it's the 7th team foul, so that would put Micah Martin to the foul line. 1 and the bonus. Perry comes back in for the Blue Jays. Augustana with 18 fouls. So Micah Martin trying to become the last starter to score, and that's short. Pavlos Marakis has yet to score. He's the only starter not to score for the Blue Jays. Here's Ireland. Nice baseline move, too strong off the glass, rebound to Martin. Here come the Vikings, quickly ahead. Simon up top to Orange. Benning on the drive, Benning shot off the glass, too strong, loose ball. Taken down by Militello, he hands it off to Perry. 3:20 to go here in the half. Bounce pass to Rohde. Rohde trying to work around an Ireland screen. Ireland for three, short. Rohde saves it to Ireland. 3 minutes remaining. Ireland will take another three, short. Rebound to Simon. Simon quickly ahead. Ebel, Nolan with a left-handed layup. And the Vikings get a bucket in transition as the Blue Jays did not get back defensively, and John Baines wants to talk about it. Full timeout taken by John Baines and the Blue Jays as the Vikings have opened up to an 8-point lead, 40-32 over the Blue Jays here, and with 2:48 remaining here in the first half. Vikings have led most of the time. Biggest lead is where they're at right now, an 8-point lead. Well, we mentioned that the Blue Jays, coming off of that loss to North Central, Augustana defeated North Central January 2nd, 76-59. The other conference wins for Augustana: Carroll, Illinois Wesleyan, Milliken, and North Park. That win against North Park, Augustana, first time they went over the century mark this season. Against North Park, they won 109-64. The Blue Jays have yet to get over the century mark this season. They won at Carthage back on December 8th, 95-79. That was the highest offensive output of the season for the Blue Jays. All right, here we go. 2:40 remaining here in the first half. Rohde, defender went down. Rohde took the three, air ball. Martin came down with the rebound. Here's Orange. Into the lane, pump fake, count the bucket by Wooford and the foul. Pearson Wooford looking to complete the three-point play. Couple of pump fakes, got the defender in the air. The foul was on Austin Brown, his first. Wooford completes the three-point play. He's got 10. Boy, balanced scoring for the Vikings. Wooford with 10, Benning with 10, Ebel with 10, Orange with 8. 43-32, 11-point lead, biggest lead of the game for the Vikings. 2 minutes remaining. Militello will fire up a three. That one no good. Almost got pinched between the backboard and the rim. Thomas' shot got blocked. Boy, oh boy, the Vikings picking it up at the defensive end. Of course, we all know what they're doing on the offensive end, shooting the ball. 16 of 21. 76% shooting. Rohde into the lane. The left-handed shot is good. Jake Rohde with 14. Again, Rohde coming off of that 25-point performance on Saturday in that loss against North Central. 9-point lead for the Vikings. Three ball is no good by Ebel. And a whistle and a foul against Augustana. Boy, that one bounced once, twice, three, four, five times that hit the rim that time for Ebel, and he just couldn't get it to go. So the Vikings are over the foul limit here with 1:27 remaining. As a matter of fact, both teams over the limit. So it'll be Derek Dotledge to the line where he will shoot one and the bonus. Remember, he shot, well, he had 3 free throws. He made one, missed the second, and Ryan Patton had to come into the game to shoot his 3rd free throw because he had some blood on his jersey. So here, Derek hits the first. He officially has 5 points. Hits the second free throw. Foul line numbers, the Vikings are 3 for 4. The Blue Jays are 13 of 16 as a team. Orange from 12, back of the iron, no good, but an offensive rebound by Micah Martin and a Blue Jay foul. Foul is on Jay Militello, his second. And that'll put Micah Martin to the line. Micah 0 for 1, missed a free throw moments ago. He's got 1 and the bonus here. And he cannot get that free throw to go. Militello with the rebound. Blue Jays with the ball, trailing by just 7. They trailed by as many as 11 a couple of moments ago. Perry with a tough shot. And the putback by Thomas, but there's a whistle. What's the call? Foul against Augustana because Thomas is coming to the free throw line. It's the 10th team foul, and so Thomas will have 2 shots here. Foul is on Orange, his first. Krishan Orange with his first, so it'll be Thomas to shoot 2 free throws. By the way, a bit of trivia here. There is not a word in the English language that rhymes with orange, in case you're wondering. I know you're all at home trying to figure out a word that rhymes with orange, but there is no such word. Thomas hits the second free throw. Levon Thomas with 5 points, all 5 coming from the free throw line tonight. Blue Jays within 5, 43-38. And Thomas picks up the foul here at the other end. For Levon, his second, and it's the 10th team foul. So 2 shots coming now for Micah Martin. Blue Jays winning the rebounding battle, 14-11. And that first free throw is good by Micah Martin. So now all 5 starters for the Vikings have scored. By the way, Augustana now has cooled off, merely shooting 70% from the field here in this first half. Martin hits the 2 free throws. 45-38. Yet despite that, the Blue Jays are only down 7. Thomas faked the 3, gave it to Rohde. About a 17-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rohde, he'll take the 3, high arching shot, no good. Thomas got the rebound. Thomas again, yes. Levon Thomas with his first field goal. He's got 7, the Blue Jays are within 5. Shot clock turned off, 10 seconds left to go in the half. Ebel kicks it out. And the 3 ball is good in the corner at the buzzer by Joe Kellen. Kellen is the 8th different Viking to score here in this first half for the Vikings. What a first half it has been. Augustana leads it by 8, 48-40, after shooting 71% from the field in the first half. We'll take a timeout, step aside, and come back with second half action. The Blue Jays trailing by 8, 48-40. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com.
Education is kind of in my family. My dad's a principal, and so I've seen that lifestyle, and I wanted to further education of students, and I really enjoy kids. And so that being said, I wanted to be a teacher and then coach as well. The elementary education program is very rigorous. You get out in the field, you have field experience starting your sophomore year. So your sophomore through senior year, you're always in the field learning. I think that's just like a huge advantage here at Elmhurst College to have you out in the field early, just because you have such almost like a leg up on everyone else that is going into that major as well, just because you're out there, and it takes 3 or 4 years to realize what the system of a school is. We're in schools all the time as students, but not necessarily as teachers, so it's a different point of view to see the whole school atmosphere. The professors, they're really great. They always email you right back, even in the evenings if you have questions on assignments and papers. The ratio in the class is there's 12 or 13 students per professor in a class period in the elementary education program. And so with that being said, you're not a number, you're a name. And that's something that I really, really like, and it definitely prepares you. They always push you in the classroom, they always push you on the court, off the court. Our coaches push us to do other things besides sports and our major, to get out in the community. And with all that being said, it's kind of a resume builder, and so that's how it pushes us to become more prepared for the real world. Our basketball team actually has weekly meetings in the fall with the Center for Professional Excellence, so they help us build resumes and help us, get our name out to people and businesses for internships and jobs and all that. But I know that when the time comes, I feel like I'm going to be prepared just through the education that Elmhurst has provided and the skills that I've learned as well through sports and our studies.
Coming here as a Division III player, you're coming here to get your degree. We have some players that go on to be professional athletes. They've gone overseas, but that's not the norm. Our players are coming, they're finishing their playing careers here. And so whenever they're done, they're being prepared in something else other than just basketball. So for us, that's the student-athlete model. You come in, you're working hard. Our players put in as much time as a Division I player does, but it's because they want to be there. I know that from motivating our players, if they're coming to practice, I know that they're working hard because it's out of them, not just because we've got a dollar sign, they have to do it, this is how they have to stay in school. They don't have to be there. They're there because they're motivated to, they want to be a good team, they want to be a good player, and there's something that's special about that experience to me, coaching that player.
Welcome to the cultural season at Elmhurst College. Elmhurst is a place of values and conviction. We were founded by 19th century reformers who believed in human potential, loved learning, and had standards. More than 140 years later, we still do. We still attract students and teachers who want to think for themselves and act on principles, who challenge and respect one another, who engage, serve, and celebrate our diverse, dynamic, interdependent world. A few years ago, to be clear about things, we wrote down our core values. This year, we asked some of our students what those values mean to them.
Elmhurst College is unique in so many ways.
Here we really do have values, and my professors know the values, and they push me to be those values.
Stewardship and faith in community and service, and it really does bring in kind of a level of just interaction with values that you never got before.
But as you kind of develop yourself over the years, you start to realize these values mean so much more, and you start to uncover the true meaning behind them.
You begin to see equivalencies between your life and the school, and then you discover that you're not just in a place of learning, you're also in a place of growing, you're in a place of maturity and value exactly that, core values.
Intellectual excellence means allowing our minds to grow in ways that we've never thought they could before. It means exploring those new pathways, seeing how we could do things different. It means stepping outside of our box of what we know and what we're comfortable with and taking those risks to really grow and make things better. I think that's really the core of what intellectual excellence is.
The professors set the standard of intellectual excellence, and that rubs off on the students, and I feel like that's rubbed off on me.
You really have to push yourself. So to know that's actually a value here is pretty important, because that's something I value on my own. So if my college values it as well, that means I really belong here.
To say that Elmhurst College values community, I think, is an understatement. I think Elmhurst College is community in so many ways.
Coming to Elmhurst College, a small College, it has to be about community.
It doesn't really matter who you are or where you've come from. Everyone here will just love you for who you are.
The fact that every individual and every unique person is allowed to be in an environment together and learn from each other and grow with each other.
Just the fact that it's smaller and that you form those one-on-one relationships, it encourages like creativity and questioning and all the things I wanted out of my college experience.
Social responsibility means caring for each individual as a person.
There are all these people, and they're all more important than my general happiness as a single person.
You're not only trying to better yourself, but I feel like it also means it's your job that you better your community too.
Knowing that there's something larger than yourself and that you can play a part in making someone else's life better.
Taking what I learned from my family, that others come before me, and translating that into the entire world.
It's really awesome to be in a place where not only are you worrying about academics, but it's also teaching me how to be a better person.
To me, stewardship is just being responsible, really thinking about your actions.
If I'm going to say that, I believe in this philanthropy, I think we should do this, I need to follow through with my actions.
What I found coming to Elmhurst is that there are lots of people that feel the same way. So it was easy to find a group of people who were so engaged in service and so willing to help.
Kind of made me reflect on, what do I value in life? Why am I here? They really did kind of push me to the next level and make me think about that, and I think that I'm a better person for it.
Values really help shape identity. If you really don't understand your values, you're not really understanding a part of who you are.
I was more sheltered until I came here, and Elmhurst has really kind of made me step out of my comfort zone and learn more about what I want to do and what I believe in.
Places like the chaplain's office and the Niebuhr Center for Faith and Action give me safe places where I can go to discuss my faith and to discuss my values with people that I know I trust and people that I know I can count on to influence me and to lead me in the right direction.
You can never be forced out of your faith or forced into a different kind of faith as long as you're at Elmhurst, that you really are given the ability to take your pick and always have encouragement from your peers, never shunned or excluded or pressured into something else. There's always a place for you.
If you believe you're here on this earth for a reason, that's going to affect the way you live your life. That's going to affect the way you treat your academics, the way you treat your social life, the way you look at your future and the goals that you have. Those things seem like really big things, but all of that boils down to the way you live your everyday life.
We value
intellectual excellence,
community,
social responsibility,
stewardship,
faith, meaning, and values.
Elmhurst College is much more than buildings, courses, and credits. It's a supportive community of individuals who are committed to helping you reach your full potential. But don't take my word for it.
I visited a lot of schools, but when I came here, it was just like, I'm home.
As soon as I walked on campus, I felt like I could dive right in and get involved.
Getting involved is easy, especially in class. The average class here has just 17 students.
Every faculty and staff here just wants me to succeed.
I can go up to them and it's not just office hours. I'm here from 10:30 to 11:30. It's actually whenever you need help, my door's open.
There's a real connection that takes place. I'm frequently asked, what do I teach? I never say music. I teach people. Music's the vehicle.
It was great to see that rather than just teaching textbook material, they're actually giving you some industry insight.
I'm a vocalist. I'm out in the clubs performing. I'm touring in Europe and performing. So they see how their life can transition into that.
A lot of my friends from other universities, they don't get to be a part of undergraduate research, professional development at such an early stage.
They're truly there to help you and to build you and to make sure that you are amazing.
And at Elmhurst, you can be amazing all around, including on the field. Football is just one of 20 Division III sports.
We went straight to the Final Four of the nation, and that was a great way to come in and start off the season.
They're there because they're motivated to, they want to be a good team, they want to be a good player.
Wrestling wasn't my life. I was able to go out and do a lot of different activities and get involved on campus.
We are allowed to be students, and we can be involved in a lot of other things.
How do you want to get involved? You'll have your choice at Elmhurst.
Our campus has over 100 clubs and organizations.
Whatever you want to do, there's something here for you to do.
Concert choir, the wind ensemble, gospel choir,
Habitat for Humanity, Global Poverty Club.
I'm an orientation student leader,
SGA,
Best Buddies.
Greek life at Elmhurst College is really focused on leadership and discovering who you really are.
To be part of all these different organizations and get to know all these amazing people is why I love Elmhurst.
You can also get to know the world beyond the campus. Elmhurst offers study abroad opportunities in 44 countries.
I studied abroad in Granada,
Holland, Germany,
El Salvador,
Israel and Palestine,
Costa Rica,
Czech Republic.
Back at home, you'll enjoy all the advantages of our great location. Downtown Elmhurst is just a short walk from campus, and the Metro train will take you to the world-class city of Chicago in just 30 minutes. When it comes to career preparation, we've got you covered. Elmhurst will connect you with the people and the experiences you need to reach your full potential.
Elmhurst allows you to grow into the knowing, and I appreciate that there's a journey that we encourage. It's not just in one program or one department, it's threaded throughout everything that we do.
Elmhurst College pushes you to truly find who you are as a person and as a professional.
They will make sure, no matter what your interests are, what your career path is, that there's going to be a resource on campus that is going to help you find that potential and then reach it.
If I had to say why Elmhurst would be the best option for nursing education, I would say because you don't have to be big to be the best. We have all of the student services, we have all the educational services, the excellent curriculum and faculty, so we're not big, but we are the best. We have a state-of-the-art simulation center, and I have seen many sim centers across the nation, and this one is truly, truly remarkable.
The professors there encourage us to make mistakes because it is simulation and they want us to learn from our mistakes.
Going to the sim lab that's actually in Elmhurst Memorial Hospital, it's really, really cool. The facility is amazing, it's brand new.
What the simulation center consists of are mannequins, but these aren't just mannequins like you've seen before where you do CPR. Our mannequins talk to you. Our mannequins birth babies. Our mannequins cry. If you don't do what you need to do as a nurse to our mannequins, they will die. So what we do is actually simulate experiences in real life that you will see as a nurse, and you get to make mistakes without hurting people.
At any school you can learn the skills, but I feel like at Elmhurst the faculty and staff are encouraging us to do more.
They're always passionate about what they do, and I think that's very important. One of my professors said, you don't just want to be a good nurse, you want to be the best nurse.
We do have many partners in the community at Elmhurst College, and basically we have to. We rely on our community partners to provide that clinical education piece. So while we are there with our students, side by side, teaching them, we couldn't do it if we didn't have the clinical partners. I think our faculty are our gems here. When you come to Elmhurst for nursing education, you will receive your education from clinical specialists. You can be good as a clinician, but that doesn't make you a good educator. We need excellent educators to be able to translate that theory into practice for our nursing student.
I got on the floor, and after a few weeks working with my clinical instructor and working with my classmates and collaborating, it really has provided me with a safe space to, talk to my instructor, talk to my other peers, and really work together to build my confidence and competency as a future nurse.
I feel like they are preparing me well, and I have no doubt that in a short year and a half that I'll be ready to go out into the world and be a nurse helping patients.
Our students are working everywhere. We have students working in schools, hospitals, and in community health settings. So our students are really everywhere. We don't just teach, we change lives.
And welcome back to R.A. Fagino Hall. We are at halftime of this CCIW battle. Augustana and Elmhurst. It's the Vikings leading it by 8 here, 48-40. First half numbers, folks, unbelievable. Augustana shot 71% from the field. They were 17 of 24, 9 of 12 from behind the arc, and 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays were 10 of 27 shooting for 37%. 5 of 17 from behind the arc for 29%. And they got the job done at the free throw line. 15 of 18 from the foul line, 83%. 3 Vikings in double figures. Ebel, Wooford, and Benning each with 10. Orange had 8. Jake Rohde, who has the ball now, 14 first half points for the Blue Jays. Levon Thomas had 7. So we're ready to go and underway here in the second half. The Blue Jays hoping they can start the second half a lot better than they did on Saturday when they were outscored 15-2 by North Central to start the second half. Start the second half here with a miss. Ebel pulls up and hits. Nolan Ebel with a dozen. And Augustana leads by 10. They led by as many as 11 in the first half. Ireland backdoor cut, and it's going to go out of bounds to Augustana. No, that went off of Wooford. This has got to be Blue Jays ball. As you saw the replay there, yeah, officials do a good job of conversing, and was overruled. It's going to go to the Blue Jays here. You're logged on to BlueJayTV.com. My name is Mark Kruger, and I'm delighted to bring you all the action. Blue Jay basketball tonight, live from Elmhurst College. R.A. Fagnall Hall. 2 top teams in the CCIW. Perry's shot with 1 second on the shot clock. No good. Martin got the rebound. Ball is loose. Ireland comes away with a steal. Augustana undefeated in the CCIW at 5-0. Elmhurst with just 1 loss, 4-1. That loss they suffered this past Saturday to North Central College. North Central, by the way, is 4-2 in the league. Triple by Dotlich is off, and the ball is loose and into the hands of Wooford. Wooford's going to take it all the way and count the bucket, and he was fouled. I believe they're going to hit Jeremy Ireland with the foul. It is indeed on Jeremy, his second. Nice take by Wooford as he tries to complete the 3-point play. 12 points now for Pearson. Militello back into the game now for the Blue Jays as Maracas will sit down. Nothing but net for Wooford as he completes the 3-point play. 13 for Pearson. He's the Vikings' leading scorer. Augustana enjoying its biggest lead of the game. It is 13, 53-40. Ireland, entry pass into Thomas, left-handed shot, no. Militello will take the 3, his shot won't go. Rebound Benning. Orange on the attack. Orange counted and he was fouled. Back-to-back 3-point play opportunities here for Augustana, and John Baines wants a timeout. Well, the second half, the start of the second half has been an issue for the Blue Jays recently. As I mentioned on Saturday against North Central, they were outscored to start the second half 15-2. Here tonight, they have been outscored 7-0. A chance to make it an 8-0 run if Orange completes the free throw and the 3-point play. Good timeout taken by John Baines. He does not want to see this thing get away from him. 17:51 remaining in this one. After tonight, if you look at the Blue Jays schedule, this is the first of 3 home games. They'll be here at home on Saturday against Wheaton. That's a 7:30 tip-off. And then 1 week from tonight, they'll be here at home against Illinois Wesleyan. That's a 7 o'clock tip-off. from tonight, they'll be on the road to take on these Augustana Vikings in Rock Island. So it is not an easy schedule coming up here for the Blue Jays. Boy, talk about you got to play Wheaton, Illinois Wesleyan, and Augustana as their next 3 games after tonight. The foul, by the way, was on Nick Perry, his first, and so now Orange with a chance to complete the 3-point play. He does. He's got 11. So 4 of the 5 starters for the Vikings are in double figures. It is an 8-0 run by Augustana to start the second half, and a steal and a turnover. Here's Ebel into the front court for the Vikings. Ebel, some contact, no call. Get it inside to Martin. Back out to Benning. Benning lost it to Rohde, and now a foul will be called on Benning. Good defense, good hands by Rohde. Brett Benning will be called for the foul. That's his second. It's the first team foul of the half. Augustana going to the bench. Jack Jellin into the game, a 5'10" sophomore from Bay Village, Ohio. Vikings man-to-man defensively. Here's Ireland right back to Rohde. Working around a Thomas screen. Rohde drops it down to Thomas. He puts it up and was hammered. Good little give and go there. Levon Thomas will get rewarded with a couple of free throws here. Foul is on Brett Benning, so he's picked up a couple of fouls here. This is now his third. And Levon Thomas, 5 for 6 from the foul line in the first half, as he misses this one here. And back into the game is Lucas Simon, number 23 for the Vikings. He comes in replacing Brett Benning. Levon, one more free throw here as he gets that one to go. He's got 8. 56-41. The lead is 15 for Augustana. And it's going to be an illegal screen called here against Pearson Wooford. Nick Perry went hard to the floor. Wooford will get called for the foul. That's his third. So Wooford has 3 fouls, 13 points. Ireland now looking for an outlet. 2 dribbles. Backdoor cut to Rohde, and he was held. Orange picking up the foul. That's Krishan's second. Boy, it's already the 4th team foul for Augustana. Just 2 team fouls for the Blue Jays. 16:53 remaining. Mark Kruger bringing you all the action. Blue Jay basketball here on BlueJayTV.com. Rohde for 3. And a whistle, and the foul is going to be against, it was either Militello or Thomas. Got cut off here. What's the call? May have hit the top of the backboard. Maybe that was the call, because they're not saying it was a foul on anybody. Vikings by 15. Get it across the timeline. Here's Orange. Simon, left corner. His triple is good. Lucas Simon with his second triple of the game. He's got 6, and it's 59-41. Boy, oh boy. The Vikings have outscored the Blue Jays here in the second half, 11-1. We've played nearly 4 minutes of the second half, and the Blue Jays have a Levon Thomas free throw. That's it. 59-41. Thomas travel. Ebel back into the game, along with Donovan Ferguson. Also returning is Austin Elledge for the Vikings. Rhodey, Perry, Militello, Thomas, and Ireland are the 5 out there for John Baines' Blue Jays. Boy, I'm still going back over that first half. Unbelievable that the Vikings shot 71% from the field in that first half. Got a whistle here as Ebel got the offensive rebound, and Nolan was fouled. Nick Perry guilty of the foul. That's Nick's second. It's the 3rd team foul for the Blue Jays. 5 team fouls on the Vikings. Ebel will inbound it with a fresh 30-second shot clock. After tonight for Augustana, they'll be on the road on well, actually, they'll be at home against Carthage on the 12th. And that 3-ball is good by Austin Elledge. Or check that, I'm sorry, that's Lucas Simon with the triple, his 3rd triple of the game. And it is a 21-point advantage. Thomas for 3, nope. Ball's loose, picked up by the Vikings. A little over 5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Boy, it has been a struggle. Simon trying for another 3, nope. The Blue Jays, for the 2nd game in a row, have struggled to start the second half. And struggled might be an understatement here. Ryan Patton back into the game here for the Blue Jays. And he's going to inbound it here. 14:49 remaining. You see the numbers on the bottom of your monitor. 62-41 Vikings. Augustana looking for its 12th straight win. Again, you have to go all the way back to November 21st when they lost at Loris by 1. Perfect month of December. Thomas, nice little spin move. He can't get it to go. Rebound Ferguson. Ferguson looking for an outlet, now gets it to Ebel. And a travel violation there by Wooford. One too many fancy moves. He ultimately decided to go baseline, but he indeed shuffled his feet a little bit. Got called for the turnover. Travel. Still, boy, the Blue Jays without a field goal yet. And we've played nearly 6 minutes here in the second half. (62-41). Here's Rhodey. Ebel went down, and it's going to be an offensive foul on Rhodey. Ebel had the position. There was contact, and you have to give it to the offensive player. Offensive foul on Rhodey, his 2nd. Joe Kellen, number 32, is into the game for the Vikings. And knocked out of bounds by Rhodey. Just looking ahead, Elmhurst's very last regular season game, as that turnaround is no good, a rare miss by Wooford. Final game of the regular season for the Blue Jays will be here at home against North Central on February 16th. Rhodey got the defender to fake, and he got the bucket. So that is your first field goal of the second half. It comes with 13 minutes and 28 seconds left to play. Rhodey buries the field goal. He's got 16. Oh, look at that dunk. With authority by Ferguson. Oh, man. Boy, did Ferguson have some power on that dunk. Heard it all the way up here. Rohde splits the defenders. The floater is good. A couple of buckets by Jake Rohde here, and a full timeout taken by John Baines. 16-5 run by Augustana to start the second half. Augustana leads it 64-45. And again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but on Saturday against North Central, to start the second half, the Cardinals went on a 15-2 run against the Blue Jays. Where are the Blue Jays going to get the offense other than Jake Rohde? Jake Rohde has a game-high 18 points right now. Nice balanced attack for the Vikings. Ebel with 12, Orange with 11, Wolford with 13, Benning with 10, and Lucas Simon has come off the bench and hit 3 threes. He's got 9. Thomas is the second leading scorer for the Blue Jays. He's got 8. 6 of his 8 points coming from the foul line. Behind the arc, Augustana for the game is 11 of 16. That's 69% from 3-ball range. The Blue Jays 5 of 22 for 23%. Boy, this Viking team has been on fire from the perimeter tonight. Benning back in, he replaces Wolford. You see Victor E., the mascot, in the lower, now he's taking a seat, lower left-hand part of your monitor. Trying to get the crowd fired up here. Ebel holding. Militello, and what's the call? Shot clock violation. 12:24 left. Orange back in, he replaces Elledge. So it'll be Dotlich to inbound it. He gets it to Rohde. Here's Jake penetrating from the free throw line. No. Rebound Ferguson. Ferguson and Thomas battling for it. And what's the call? Oh, they're calling it on Ebel. And for Nolan, that's his second, so 2 shots for Jake Rohde. Jake 4 for 5 from the foul line tonight. He buries the first one. He's got 19. Again, Jake averaging nearly 22 points per game. Second free throw by Jake is good. 20 now for Rohde. He's the game high scorer. 8 minutes gone by. 64-47 Augustana. Orange wide open for the 3. A rare miss from behind the arc. Can you believe it? They actually missed a 3. Thomas making the move. Little spin move. Has his shot blocked. Got it back. Decides to kick it out. 3-ball off the mark by Patton, but the Blue Jays will get a third opportunity here. Rohde in the lane behind the back bounce. Pass to Thomas. His shot is no good. Ebel with the rebound. Ebel pushing it up, does not have the numbers, had it stripped from behind. It went off of Ebel's leg, the official says, and it'll be Blue Jay basketball. Ireland comes back in for Thomas. Micah Martin comes back in for Ferguson for the Vikings. Boy, Micah Martin at 6'11". Donovan Ferguson at 6'9". Vikings with size, they can shoot, they play defense. Ireland with a nice take. Ooh, he went up to dunk it, and he got blocked by Ebel. Or no, check that, I'm sorry, that was Benning who got the block, number 34. Wow. Exactly 11 minutes remaining in this one, 64-47. Militello with a fake. Up top to Patton, now it's Rhodey. Trying to work around a Ireland screen. 8 to shoot, Ireland on the drive, and a kicked ball. Oh no, the official are saying that Ireland got kicked on the drive. The foul is on Kellen, Joe Kellen with his second. So Ireland will be to the line. That is already the 8th team foul for Augustana. So 1 and the bonus here for Jeremy. Jeremy now with 5. He's 3 for 3 from the foul line tonight. One of the better free throw shooters on this team is Ireland, a 72% free throw shooter. Second free throw is good. 6 points now for Jeremy. 64-49. See if the Blue Jays have a run or two left in them. 10:45 left. Wide open for a 3 is Ebel. He cannot hit it. Ireland got the rebound. Can it be that these Vikings are starting to cool off? Militello on the drive off the glass and in. Good take by Jay. He's got 5, and it's 64-51. Boy, a 3-ball, a defensive stop and a 3-ball. The Blue Jays are down 10 only. At the free throw line is Benning. Into the corner and launching only a 2, that was Kellen. Joe Kellen had a foot on the line, but nevertheless made the deep field goal, and it's 66-51. Rhodey with the 3-ball at the top of the key, a little too strong, back of the iron. Orange comes away with it. Orange did not have the numbers and wisely decided to slow things up. Five on the shot clock. Ebel into the lane, drive, shoots, and with 2 on the shot clock, Nolan Ebel gets the bucket. 14 for Ebel. Wow, man, that's tough. You play tough defense for 28 seconds and give up 2 points. Dotlidge for 3, yes. Derek Dotlidge with his first points of the second half. He's got 9. 68-54. The lead is down to 12. That 3 is off by Kellen, but Orange gets it. The new shot clock for Augustana. Ball is loose. Rhodey came away with a nice save in the corner by Patton. Baseball pass up ahead to Dotlidge. Ireland will take the 3. Nope. Dotlidge battling, and he was fouled. I believe it's going to be Joe Kellen guilty of the foul. It's going to be his 3rd. So a good effort on the offensive glass by Derek Dotlidge, and he will come to the line here to shoot 2 free throws. Whole bunch of substitutions here. Ferguson is back into the game. Benning is back into the game. Jack Jellin is back into the game for the Vikings. Also, Lucas Simon, number 23, returns. 2 shots for Derek. Dotlidge now in double figures with 10. And we've got a timeout taken here by John Baines and the Blue Jays. He wants a full timeout here. 8:24 remaining here in this one. The Augustana Vikings lead it by a score of 68-55. And by the way, if you're still wondering how well Augustana is shooting for the game, well, how about 66%? 25 of 38. 66%. The Blue Jays are shooting 31% from the field, 14 of 45. The Blue Jays hold the rebounding advantage, 24 rebounds for them, 21 rebounds for Augustana. Been 3 lead changes in this game, but the Vikings came out hot to start the second half, and they have led most of this second half by double digits. They lead it now by 13, 68-55. So Derek Dottledge will have one more free throw here. Derek looking for his 11th point of the night. Him and Jake Rohde are the only 2 Blue Jays in double figures tonight. Dottledge now with 11, and Jake Rohde with 20. He's the game high scorer, is Rohde. 68-56. 12-point lead for Augustana. Three ball no by Simon. We got a whistle on the rebound attempt. And this one is going to go against Dottledge. Pushed from behind is the call. Thomas back in, Perry back in. Ireland and Patton go out. Oh, they're calling the foul on Militello. That's his 3rd. The official held up a 1 and a 3, and I had it reversed. I thought he was saying 13, but instead he was saying 31, which is Jay Militello's number. 3 ball is off. Offensive rebound by Ferguson, and another whistle. And a travel violation is called. A very animated call by referee Patrick Rock, but he explained it beautifully. Back into the game is Nolan Ebel, number 14 for the Vikings. 7:45 remaining. Augustana led at halftime by 8, 48-40. They've upped that lead to 12. Rohde connects. Jake Rohde now with 22. He's right at his scoring average for the season. Well, the Blue Jays are down 10. They're in a zone right now. Boy, they got to get out on the shooters. Shot missed by Ferguson. Well, the Blue Jays now can cut it to single digits. Rohde penetrates, takes it all the way with a left hand. No, but he was fouled. Oh, man, the entire crowd in anticipation of that one going in, but it went out. But Jake Rohde will be at the line here to shoot 2. Donovan Ferguson guilty of the foul, his 3rd. Well, there's no fight. I should say there is always a fight with these Blue Jays, as boy, Rohde missed that free throw though. But now, if he can make this one, it'll be a single-digit deficit. There's no quitting, I was going to say. in these Blue Jays. Chance for a single-digit deficit now. 23 for Jake. 68-59. Stick around, folks. Just under 7 minutes remaining. It is very difficult to hold on to a lead in this league, especially on the road, even if you are the third-ranked team in the country. Shot missed. Dotlich almost had it stripped by Martin, but he got it back. Thomas to Militello. Rhodey. Ooh, Militello thought about the three. Thomas at the elbow. Bounce pass to Rhodey. 10 on the shot clock. Jake way deep. Oh, he was fouled by Orange. He missed the three, so he'll have 3 free throws. For Orange, that's his 4th. Wow. So a couple of things there. Orange picks up his 4th foul, and Rhodey with a chance to get 3 points on the board with the clock stopped. There's the first one. He'll have 2 more. .24 now for Rhodey. He's got 25. Wow. Well, friends, he makes this one. The Blue Jays are down 6. They're down just 2 possessions. 68-62. The Vikings have gone cold here the last couple of moments. Let's hope that can continue. Orange off to the right. They work it here to the near side of Ebel. 10 to shoot. Baseline shot is short. And the whistle, what's the call? Rhodey, now the 2 officials are talking things over on the baseline. Big call here. Oh, they're going to call a foul on the Blue Jay. They're calling a foul on Rhodey, his 3rd. It's only the 5th team foul. Augustana with 10 team fouls. So the Blue Jays are going to be shooting 2 free throws from here on out on every foul. 3-ball attempt by Benning, rattles in. Oh man, Brett Benning now with 13. Big shot for him. It is now back up to 9. Boy, the Blue Jays, they cut it down to 6. That was a huge 3 by Benning. Blue Jays need to get a good shot here. Simata sink. Perry with 7 to shoot. Got to be a foul right there. It is. The foul is going to be on Martin. That'll put Nick Perry to the line to shoot 2. Nick Perry has yet to come to the free throw line until now. 2nd foul, by the way, on Micah Martin. Whew. Blue Jays need to get the job done from the foul line. Perry gets that one to go. And Nick will have 1 more. The Blue Jays 27 of 32 from the free throw line. Make it 28 of 33. 85% the Blue Jays are shooting from the foul line tonight. That has kept them in this one. Down 7 with 5 minutes remaining. Ebel for 3, rimming out. But Martin came up with a loose ball in the corner. Orange on the penetration, the kick out, the 3-ball by Benning. It's good. Oh man, Brett Benning with a 3-ball from either corner of the court in the last couple of moments. His 2 threes, and now the lead is back up to 10 for Augustana. Benning with 16. Rhodey with the scoop shot, no good. Militello got the loose ball and a new shot clock for the Blue Jays. 4:20 remaining. Blue Jays with the ball, trailing by 10. And Rohde on the drive got fouled. So again, Augustana with the foul trouble. Rohde to shoot 2. Jake is 10 of 12 from the foul line tonight. Right man you want on the line. He's shooting 82% from the foul line, and he continues to drop them from the free throw line here tonight. He's got 27. Ireland comes into the game for Thomas. The Blue Jays, unfortunately, with just 1 timeout left. Rohde missed the second free throw, a rare miss for him. Augustana with 5 timeouts left. But again, the Blue Jays with just 1 timeout left. 4:03 left in the game. 74-65. Orange ran into his own player, Martin, but he got fouled before that. Fouls on Rohde, his 4th. Boy, Jake's got to be careful now. Orange to the line. That's the 7th team foul, so it wasn't the act of shooting, so Orange is going to shoot 2. $12 points for Orange. Just a tick under 4 minutes remaining. The lead is 10 for the Vikings. $13 for Orange. 76-65. Militello had the wide open free throw shot, tried to pass it off to Ireland, and Jeremy wasn't ready for it. That was a tough pass. He was a little too close to Jeremy. Turnover for the Blue Jays. It's only the 9th turnover of the game for Elmhurst. Augustana has 14 turnovers for the game. 3:41 left. Bounce pass into the corner to Benning. And a travel violation by Wooford as he shuffled his feet. Coach Giovanni can't believe that call. Popping up off the Blue Jay bench is Ryan Patton. Patton, Rohde, Militello, Dotlich, and Ireland out there for John Baines. Blue Jays looking for their 10th win of the season. 9-5 overall, 4-1 in the CCIW coming into tonight. Dotlich holding. Rohde whips it inside to Ireland. Jeremy on the move, travel. Couple of turnovers here in the last couple of moments for the Blue Jays. Perry comes in for Patton. 3:19 remaining. Boy. Blue Jays need a couple of defensive stops. Flash at the free throw line, shot by Benning is no good, but a whistle and a foul. Jeremy Ireland is going to get called for the foul. That's his 3rd. Check that, his 2nd. And so that would put Brett Benning to the line. 16 points for Benning. He's 2 for 2 from the foul line tonight. $17 for Brett Benning. Thomas back in along with Patton. As Coach Baines working the offense-defensive strategy here. Benning will have one more. Brett with 18. Boy, oh boy. Not sure how much the Blue Jays have left in the tank. They cut it down to 6. Rohde for 3, yes! Jake Rohde with his 30th point on that triple. Timeout taken. With 2:58 remaining, that triple by Jake Rohde now gives him 30 points on the night. John Baines burns his last timeout. So there's still 2:58 left. Unfortunately, the Blue Jays do not have any timeouts left. Augustana leads it by 10, 78-68. Vikings with an 11-game winning streak on the line here tonight in Elmhurst. Again, other CCIW action tonight. Wheaton is at Milliken. Carroll is at Carthage. North Central is at Illinois Wesleyan tonight. So pressure here now by the Blue Jays. And a foul here before the inbound. Nolan Ebel got fouled. Foul is on Nick Perry, his third. It's the 9th team foul. So 1 and the bonus here for Ebel. And the next Blue Jay foul will be a 2-shot foul. So right now it's 1 in the bonus here for Nolan. This is the first trip to the foul line for Ebel. He's got 14. Boy, oh boy. The Vikings are perfect from the foul line here in the second half. 7 for 7. Maybe I can jinx them. No, forget it. 8 of 8 from the line in the second half for the Vikings. Ebel with 16. 80-68. 2:50 remaining. Rohde was fouled going up with it, so Jake will come back to the foul line. Boy, he has had a gutsy performance tonight. He has taken a couple of shots tonight. Ebel with the foul, that is his 4th. So Ebel with 4 and Rohde with 4, the 2 main ball handlers for the respective clubs. As Rohde misses the first free throw here. Maracas comes back into the game replacing Thomas. Rohde, 1 more. 31 for Jake. 80-69, the lead is 11. Again, the Blue Jays cannot stop the clock. They have no timeouts left. And you would think the Vikings will try to utilize as much of the 30-second shot clock as possible. Orange dribbling it over here to the near side, hands it off to Ebel. 10 on the shot clock. Bounce pass to Orange. Shot by Benning with 4 on the shot clock, no good. Rohde with the loose ball. Rohde ahead to Dotlich. Boy, the Blue Jays need to get the ball up. Rohde. Militello up top. Dotlich for a wide open 3. Yes. 14 for Derek Dotlich, and it's an 8-point game. 80-72. The Blue Jays trailing by 8. Need a defensive stop. 1:44 left. Shot clock down to 10. Here's Orange. He drives into the baseline. One-handed shot. No good. Tapped around. Loose ball picked up by Dotlich. Derek to Rohde. Jake behind the back pass. Dotlich for 3. Front of the rim. No. Oh, man, this place would have went nuts if he would have made that one. Ebel got the rebound, and he was fouled as he got into the front court. Man, wow. Well, Dotlich had a good look at it in the corner. And that foul on Dotlich it's the 10th team foul. So 2 shots now for Ebel. $17 for Nolan Ebel. And the Vikings remain perfect from the foul line in the second half. 10 for 10 for the Vikings in the second half from the free throw line. Full timeout taken by Coach Giovanni and the Vikings. 1:19 remaining. 82 to 72 in favor of Augustana. Well, the Vikings for the game shooting now 56%, 27 of 48. The Blue Jays 34%, 17 of 50. Boy, there have been a total of 54 three-ball attempts tonight. Elmhurst 8 of 29. Augustana 13 of 25 from downtown. Boy, looking at the free throw numbers. Reason why you're good teams is you can knock them down from the free throw line. Augustana for the game is 15 of 17, 88%. Elmhurst, 30 of 37 from the line, 81%. Two good teams battling it out here tonight, but for the Blue Jays, time is against them here. 1:19 left. They find themselves trailing by 10. Need to get some shots off in a hurry here. Rhodey trying to break free. Now he penetrates to the left hand. Nobody was fouled. So the clock stops with 1:11 left. And Jake Rhodey to the line, looking to add to his 31 points tonight. He'll have two shots here. Hits the first, he now has 32. Perry back in along with Maracas. Back in is Simon for Augustana. .32 points for Jake Rhodey, looking for point number 33, and he cannot get it. Rebound pulled down by Wolford. 82-73. It's a 9-point lead. Here's Orange, and he'll get the layup, and he was fouled. So Orange looking to complete the three-point play as the Blue Jays put on a bunch of pressure in the backcourt. The Vikings did a great job of getting it into the front court. They got the numbers. Maracas guilty of the foul, his third, and Orange with a chance to complete the three-point play. As it goes off the back of the iron, no good, but Augustana with the rebound, and under a minute to go, a new shot clock, and that's gonna probably do it. Foul called on Ryan Patton. Two more free throws, I should say, coming for Orange. Orange connects on the free throw. 14 for Orange. 15 points for Krishan Orange. Boy, a balanced attack. Benning with 20, Ebel with 18, Orange with 15. There's a lay-in by Rhodey. He's got 34. 45 seconds to go. It's an 11-point lead for Augustana. And the lay-in is good by Wolford. (88-75). 34 seconds left. Rhodey will launch up the triple. No good. Thomas with a beautifully timed jump. Levon now in double figures with 10. 11-point lead for Augustana. About a 1 second differential here, so they can Well, now it's shot clock has been turned off, 20 seconds remaining, and Augustana, the winning streak, is going to hit 12. Simon hits the free throw. He is in double figures now with 10. And now he's got 11. 5 different Vikings in double figures. You talk about a balanced scoring attack. Boy, oh boy. Thomas inside, and he can't get it to go. Putback is good by Thomas. 12 for Thomas. And a foul in the backcourt. Really no need to do that if you're Jay Militello. Coach Baines saying why, and now Jay's going to get an earful here. 6 and 4/10 seconds remaining. Augustana is going to prove to 14-1. And they're going to remain perfect in league play, now 6-0. Meanwhile, the Blue Jays will fall to 9-6 and 4-2. Currently tied in second for second with North Central in league play. Blue Jays will be back here at home Saturday against Wheaton. That second free throw is good by Wooford. 3 ball by Rohde is off the mark, and that's going to do it here. Final score here from R.A. Fagenal Hall, 92-79 in favor of the Augustana Vikings. Again, 5 Vikings in double figures. Ebel and Benning each with 18. Wooford had 17, Orange with 15, and Lucas Simon had 11 for Augustana. Meanwhile, the leading scorer for the Blue Jays, Jake Rohde, had 34 points. Derek Dotlich had 14. Levon Thomas chipped in with a dozen. So that will do it here from R.A. Fagenal Hall. Once again, Augustana comes away with the victory, 92-79. Mark Kruger saying so long from Elmhurst College. We thank you so much for logging on to BlueJayTV.com. We'll see you next time. So long, everybody.